Hello and welcome, all friends and devotees of yoga and Buddhism. Today is June the 23rd, 2019. It's Sunday today, and I'm going to continue to expound to you the treasures of peace, the treasures of wisdom, which I discovered. The treasures of wisdom I discovered. And my joy when I discovered these treasures is similar to the joy Mr. Carter had, the great British archaeologist Howard Carter, when he ran into gold in Egypt. And it was the golden tomb of the great ancient Egyptian king Tutankhamun. All gold discovered by Mr. Howard Carter, the great famous British archaeologist. And they didn't expect to run into the gold. They were just excavating. And one day they ran into the tomb of the remains of the great king Tutankhamun, all golden, so wonderful. That feeling Mr. Carter had is the feeling I had when I discovered these treasures of wisdom expounded to us by the great Buddhist authority, the most venerable Master Hsing-yun, the founder of Fo Guangsheng. I read, the greatest wish for humanity, the greatest wish for humanity is peace. The greatest wish for humanity is peace. While most people hope for peace, some opportunists and warmongers have no concern for humanity's harmony and welfare. They prefer to sacrifice human lives in order to promote themselves. However, there needs to be a way for every individual to attain peace. The following are some guidelines. Use selflessness to work for peace. Even though most of humanity advocates world peace these days, we still tend to put the I onto a very high pedestal and become attached to our own ego. Everything we do focuses on I think, I suppose, I believe. The concept of I can never lead to peace for anyone. The Lotus Sutra points out people with too deep a perspective of the self are like hungry ghosts. I is the source of conflict, while being selfless can achieve justice for all. With justice, there will be peace. Hence, if we are looking for world peace, we must first cultivate selflessness, as it provides the best foundation for lasting peace. 2. Use compassion to advocate peace. Though we hope for peace, if we treat others with anger and hate, how can there be peace? If we are always greedy and focused on what others can give us, how can we gain peace? We must begin by treating others with compassion, by helping them alleviate their suffering. When everyone treats each other with compassion, all sentient beings can enjoy happiness and prosperity. And only then will the world be at peace. 3. The third golden key now. Use respect to seek peace. While we all want to be respected by others, we often neglect to give them the respect they are due. The respect that is due to people, give it to them. Okay? Do not do to others what you do not want to be done to you. It's the golden rule. Is the basic principle for respect between self and others. Do not do to others what you do not want to be done to you. Okay? During the Warring States period in ancient China, the prime minister and general of the Chao Kingdom had mutual respect for one another in their show of solidarity. Their unity averted an attack from another kingdom. The 5 fingers of our hand work in harmony, so they can unite to form a fist, which has far more strength than any individual finger. We must have solidarity. We must have solidarity, okay, before we can seek peace. Therefore, in the pursuit of lasting peace, we must first establish respect for one another so that it can sustain a lasting peace. The 4th golden key, okay? Use equality to realize peace. After the Buddha attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, he declared, all sentient beings have the wisdom and merit of a Buddha. All sentient beings have the wisdom and the merit of a Buddha. This declaration of equality between the Buddha and sentient beings is truly the lamp of liberation for all sentient beings. The Buddha went on to establish the Sangha, the community, that is, the monastic community, on the basis of the 6 principles of harmony and respect, in order to assure democracy and equality within the community through its philosophy, laws, finance, language, conduct, and mission. The Buddha always asserted, I do not rule the community, I am also a member of the Sangha, the community. He lived in the Sangha community on an equal basis with other monastics, never posing as a ruler. If we want to seek a world at peace, we must first call on all the people of the world to cultivate a sense of equality for all. Only then can large and small nations with all other races and ethnicities coexist on an equal footing. It is only through a heart of equality that peace can be attained. In summary, Master Singyung writes, in our pursuit of peace, we need to work on these 4 approaches. The approaches listed above, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Folks, these are the secrets. These are the treasures. We need to think. We need to be intelligent. We need to pay attention. We need to reflect and meditate in our private study, in our private library. Let's do this duty for ourselves, for our own well-being, for our progress, our advancement as humans. We need to sit, reflect, and meditate. Namo Amitofo.